Well, hello. I'm just to check the audio briefly, guys. Bear with me. Just gonna flake back to the other channel as well. Sorry, bit of window arrangement. I'm trying for the first time to watch all of the platforms. So if anyone says hi on any platform, I can, in theory. Oh, hi, Tom. Hi, mate. I am streaming and I can't hear you because I'm not wearing my headphones, mate. But we'll catch up afterwards. I'm so sorry. I'm giving my ears a break from those headphones. I'll come see you later. Or send me a message on Insta. I can still retext. Hey, cool. Just need to do a quick audio test. A sec. And we should get this rolling. So today, guys, we're going to be looking at TypeScript, of all things. I know. Scary, huh? No, not at all. Not at all. I'm just gonna quickly flick across. Oh, Backrooms Banter's on live right now. That's interesting. Ooh. What time are they doing that these days? December 9th. It doesn't see what time. They must have kicked off at 4. That's some fun. Okay. Right, bear with me, I'm just going to mute the microphone while I just confirm I can share everything and there's no interference. Thanks. Wonderful. Okay, chaps, we're live. We're live. So, I need to reorganize that window set just so I can, if I accidentally lose myself, then I know. Sometimes Horizon's using remote desktop can coin me out when it thinks the controller's been clicked when it hasn't. So yeah, this is like, oh man, Pepsi Max is amazing. I've really got a history in Pepsi Max for the rest of my life. Yeah. Right, anyone on the chats? I'm purposely not watching number of people streaming, but I am certainly watching the chat. So if anyone wants to say hello, please do. I will be watching. Why does every screen want to take over my whole screen? What if I zoom? Does that work? No. Stream. Great. Hi Andy, how you doing? I think that's going to cut it. Right, chaps, we're ready to go. So, what are we seeing here? We're seeing Horizons. We are seeing Horizons desktop tooling. Now, this is actually a magical moment because prior to the 21st of November, there is no way you could have seen this. Seeing this would have broken an NDA and got someone kicked off a program, which would have been bad, really bad. But no, this is the desktop editor in Horizon Worlds, which you basically get if you are accepted on the MHCP. If you're not on the MHCP already, the gates are indeed open. Horizons Meta are taking on pretty much everyone, as long as you've got a clean record. I don't think you even have to have built a world. I'm hearing stories that people have literally just set up accounts or applying for it and getting in. So I don't really know if there's any real qualifications at the moment for getting in. Just if you fancy it, to be honest. It comes with a whole of new gizmos and prototypes. And the 2 big ticket items certainly are, one, be able to port in things from Blender, so your own geometry and textures. And the second part is TypeScripting. So of us have spent 2, some even 3 years working with code blocks. It's a very, very long time to be working with code blocks. And to be honest, I think if anyone had been working with it for 3 years, why hadn't you moved on to another platform by that point? If you weren't, I guess people get comfortable with these things, but no, code blocks starting off is interesting. But I think, to be honest, you do reach a point with code blocks where it becomes incredibly cumbersome. And yeah, onwards. So what we're going to be doing in this session, it's not a tutorial, guys. This is Um, this is more of a stick with me while I hack this out. So I'm going to look at my scripts and then we go into, well, let's go open up any TypeScript to be honest right now. I'm going to say open an external editor. So here we go. Should load up the external editor. Get ready. Get ready. Because what we're going to be doing, we're going to be fathoming our way around a little bit of, well, custom UI I said you want to get a handle on, okay? That's something I want to do for my own reasons. So the first challenge that I've set was, I got a load of challenges and I got to work through every single one before I can launch the logo. So it's slow, runes are dilly-dally, and if I get stuck for too long on something, if it's not making sense, that's the point where I need to step away and do something else. So I don't have long to do this. So I'm just going to hit run on this. You could see here's a custom user interface. This is a spatial interface. What does that mean? Well, spatial means it runs at a point in the room. So you'll see this just spill up in just a moment. I'm just going to sort of bring this open. So this is a little bit of TypeScript from a extended audio trigger. So when you walk into it, it gives you a bit of extended audio, which is quite nice. I'm also going to open up some guidance somewhere. Bear with me. I've got custom UI pal. What I really want to do. So here's my tie in the sofa. Been mad lit. You just finished work for the day, so I'm on top of that. I also had to bring my cat to the vets as well because he's exhibiting some strange behaviours, which I think is I think his kidneys are failing. He's quite an old cat. Sorry to drop that. That's quite heavy. Thank you, Lulu. Yeah, so I hope he's okay. His breathing's been a little bit sharp over the weekend, and that's if I open up just a little, it has been worrying me a little. You know, he might be end of life right now. I don't know. Can deal with that if it is the case. But for now, we just go give him some renal food and medicine and painkillers and see if he improves. But yeah, he's not a happy cat with me. So yeah, not good. Thank you for the likes. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, everyone's got something going on in the background, right? Just go keep busy. So before I just return to homepage, I've got to just quickly, the documentation, I swear I'm going to make like offline copies of the documentation because I keep having to switch between like the bot account to be able to do these streams and my own account, and of course it's only my own account that has access to the documentation. No. What? I just want to log in, mate. Come on, get off. I need somebody come on, right? This is getting annoying. Yeah, we send it on page. Okay. Yeah, log out, Plug in, yeah. Sit down for a watch, got attacked by a husky. No! Oh, that's no good. And I'm guessing the husky wasn't on the lead. I don't know what's wrong with people. Like, people keep just doing the know-it-all bullshit, going, oh, my dog doesn't need to be on the lead, and then the next thing you know, the dog attacks another dog or a sheep or a horse, and it's like, when people get a lay-in? You don't speak, dog. Oh, come on, dogs. If they're on a lead, they can't do that shit. The amount of people I've seen like not even bothering to walk dogs on the lead range here, and it's pretty bad as well. As some people, like, on purpose, right? They'll walk dogs off lead, right? And I know this tactic. You're watching like hawks, right? They'll walk dogs off lead down the street, but they'll walk ahead of the dogs. Why? So that when the dog does a shit on the pavement, they didn't see it dirt, and therefore they can carry on walking while they're playing with their phones. I think they do it on purpose. It's not everyone, but it's naughty. That's naughty, that is. I know these people know exactly what they're doing. I know if there's any accident about it. Okay, so what we're going to do today, we're not going to be doing any bot work today, so sorry if anyone tuned in to watch bot work. That is not coming at the moment. I've got to do the basics. So the one thing I'm trying to get my head around is the spatial custom UI stuff. So if we just sort of hop into here, I should have this set up so I can just tab between them. Yeah, there we go. Great. So that's great. I tried to squish both on the screen, but to be honest, by the time I do that, you can't see any code, and that's kind of pointless. Probably could move one out the way, but it's just this thing wants to be as big as it wants to be, otherwise it's not useful. And then I can make it smaller. I really could, but just yeah, whatever. Well, I hope your little donkey's okay. Hi Jan, Brian, how you doing? Was it Jan or Jan? I'm sorry, can never tell. Gonna ask. Oh, I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. I have known Jans and I've known Jans. Let me just check. Anyone on Twitch? No one on Twitch, okay. I'm gonna sacrifice the... No, I'm not. I'm gonna pull the Twitch chat over to here, so I can still see that. I just realized I need to, need to go back to the developer documentation. Here we go. I do need to make an offline copy of this. Oh, that's... Just because to get to... I have a really bad attention span and I can get diverted with the lace like this, and it's, if I have to go through 50 pages, easily 5 to get back logged into the right account, it's too much. It's too much. I forget where it came from. Persistent player variables. Yeah, I need to look up persistent player variables. That's something I want to master today. So we're going to have a little look. Hi Matthew, how you doing? Oh, thank you for the follow. And Tomo, thank you. Tomo on a backup account. Like we not on the main account. Didn't you get cancelled? And David, hello. How you doing? Oh. Moon. Okay. Right. Objects type persistent variables is not what I'm after. I'm after simple. Doodads, but I don't seem to have a... Then what's that button do? Yay! Okay, I've found my way to find a pop-out menu. Great, so under here, modules and global functions. Oh! I need to sit down and have a read of this, because there's a lot of hidden functionality in here that I'm not aware of yet. That's nuts. Wow, hey, Karen, hi! How you doing? Okay. So I'm doing my best to read some documentation. I would show it to you, but I'm not sure I'm allowed to show you the documentation. It's like I can show you the tools without breaking any NDAs. So I can do this, for example. I can flash you. You ready? I'm gonna flash you. Here it comes. Well. So we couldn't show you guys this before the 21st of November. I would have got Amcast. But we can now. We can now. There was a memo. There's a memo that came out saying, hey, go for your lives, share the tools. But the documentation is still, I believe, under lock and key, so I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to say the documentation. However, you can see the code that I create as a result of the documentation. That is the compromise. So, here we go. Right then. Sort of looking at with some module export. Let's see, creating your own modules. Ooh, that's neat. Reusable modules. I like that. I mean, that is kind of general TypeScript language stuff, but good to know that Horizons doesn't stop us from doing that. So I need to just pull us down a sec. Thank you for following Demon Beast. Thank you, Demon Beast. Awesome. That's a great name. Talk to me, TikTok. How's Karen doing? Oh, hi, Liz. Modules, frozen TypeScript, APIs. There was. If I type in persist. It's a bit I've noticed about using virtual screens. Using virtual screens in like Horizons, virtual desktop, remote desktop, is that you get like 3 screens in here, which is quite nice. I'm not sure you can really resize them much, but like when you use all these windows. Hi, Mystic Beast. When you use windows in the main menu, so you're not running sort of Horizon worlds at the same time, you can like create so many web browser windows. You can like have, I can create an entire scene that's like, you know, the waves rolling across like a beach with amazing sound and all that. And I can sort of just put that in a massive window just over here while I work on a bunch of screens here. It's just really nice. I like doing that sometimes because you can hear the noises of the seaside. You can see the trees swaying and stuff. It's such a cool way to do it. Yeah, I like that. But you can't do that in Horizon Worlds. You sort of you've got basically what you see around you, which actually is kind of cool. That could play well because you could, with all the CMI stuff, make your own sort of really idyllic beach scenes in Horizons and then stand in them while talking to other people while working on 3 screens, that could be nuts. Might be a bit overloading, to be honest, to do that, but thank you, Mystic. So yeah, I'm currently still actually in Horizon Worlds in a big green room in a private members only instance. So yeah, it's we got all the bells and whistles here. And one day I will do a little video of what it actually looks like inside what I'm seeing outwards, because you see what you're seeing, which is me. Sort of superimposed on top of a desktop display. But what I get to see is actually 3 screens. Hi, James. And hi, you also DJ Beats, even not Beasts. And I get to see 3 floating screens. I'm doing my work on the middle. I'm seeing the chat and the documentation on the right, and then I'm seeing more chat on the left, and you see the OBS output as well. So, and it's really cool. It's really cool. Nice way to work. And it means I don't have to sit there with, you know, giving myself sort of weird head pains by perching the headset up on my headset in a way that it's not meant to be worn to look under it, right? Which would mean that I'd be standing here like this, looking upwards. So I don't have to do that. I can actually look directly at you guys, which I think is better for sort of like a little bit of immersion. Hi, Steve. It actually looks like I'm talking to you. Wait, did you? I'm actually talking to you, because technically I'm looking at the OBS preview and I'm looking at your chat boxes as well, so I can see what you're saying. So if I'm looking this direction or that direction, I can see the chat. Also the documentation's here. Hi, you go. Oh, Starlight. No, I'm sorry, you said Starlight the other day. I will call you Starlight. There we go. How are you? Right, my current mission, guys, is that once I found my mouse cursor, I'll quickly alt-tab this. So this little fact script here, if I just hit play, we'll see what happens. This should read all that script you just saw, and it turns into a bit of a sample. Cool. What you been up to today? And you can actually see just here, look. It's got some buttons on it. If you preview it as well in third person, like say I was on the mobile, this is me running around. Look, if this is me running around in a build instance, and look, there's my menu, and of course in the mobile when I get close to it, see when I'm in VR I can just go up and click buttons. It's easier to sort of use my hand and sort of boop, you know, punch those buttons. But in the mobile I can sort of zoom up on the display, look, and I get that menu actually rendered right in front of me, so I can say, hey, click on command 1 or command 2, and we'll get to sort of making those buttons react when I click on them. But certainly I know that they are wired into events, and when I'm clicking, cool, alright, Starlight, when I click those buttons, I can actually see it is actually firing methods off in the background, which is super cool. But yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to hit stop on that for now, because I do not, actually enjoy hair escape, I'm not sure. Yeah, I did great. So I'm going to press play here just so I can see that render. So you see this is 1 to change the colour ball, 1 to choose the colours ball, command 1, command 2. I can actually technically go into this spatial. And this is sort of the view set that we've got here. So I've actually got a a duplicate bit of text here which I can afford to get rid of. I'm just going to check that is not the right place to delete from. That is the right place to delete from. I'm going to get rid of this text block. So if I just hit that and save, if I now Alt-Tab back, give it just a moment to do the compilation, but you'll see that will update in the background. There you go. So it actually moves the duplicate text, which is great. Yeah, cool. Hey, how you doing, Kelsey? Thank you. Yeah, I'm playing with the new tool set. So the MHCP tool set came out for people to apply to, providing they've got I think it's a clean record on the system. They are active user, I believe, is another qualification. They never really disclose it, but I'm kind of guessing here. And the other one is I think you absolutely have to be over 18, and you have to be at the moment in the US, Canada, or UK. You can't be outside of that jurisdiction right now, but I'm hoping they open that because there's a lot of incredible builders in other European countries and even over in Japan as well. We want to see them creating amazing experiences here, because I think Brightsons has had a lot of stick because it's allowed us all this time to build with blocks, and it hasn't really allowed anyone, bar a select committee, the ability to really go forth and create amazing things, and so it's kind of lagged behind a lot of the other platforms, but they've recently changed that out, so it's going to be a very interesting few months, given that, from what I've seen, professionals tend to take right 3 months to pump out a really good world. And what we see at the moment is some people have output some incredible worlds already. They've just worked like double time. There's a lot of asset importing going on as well, which is fine. As long as people are paying the artists or leaving the right sort of attributions, then there's no problem. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on at the moment. People are really letting loose and stretching their legs on this technology. I think that's super cool. Super cool. I encourage it. Cool. Okay, so yes, I need to, in this menu, put in a list of players, which at the moment is going to be just me, because I'm the only player in there. But so far in the console, I've actually seen the little bin script, the kind that does actually, if I just clear that a sec, and then I hit preview, I actually said a line appear in here within just a moment. Just a moment. Let's try that again. There we go. So I should actually see a little line appear in there shortly. It's not appearing, is it? Ah, oh, damn it. Maybe if I press a button, is that kind of far an event, or have I really screwed something up? Okay, so the command thing worked, that's interesting, but the on-world enter did not work, which I've kind of coupled into this, I think, at the moment. Yeah, I have, because this is the one that I'm coupling up the view with. I'll segregate them into separate controls, because I want to use as in-world control, because that's always useful, and I'm not aware anyone's quite scripted that yet. I can be wrong, but to be honest, I don't care. I will do it myself. Yeah, I want to come up with all the common scripts as Typescript, and then I'll probably open source them on GitHub, so if anyone's interested, they can grab them. But, hold your horses, guys. I need to understand this. I need to write them first, so obviously I can't put them up before I've written them. Give me time. Yeah. We do want to help the community, so... Okay, so if I just hit stop on there... For some reason it's not registering my click. I'm going to press escape instead. Oh, okay, it might be because I was in some kind of weird breathing mode. Cool. Hey, Adonis, good name. So you can see inside the pressable is a type of component, and that does have an on-click event. I wonder actually what, I have not investigated these and actually played with what there is. So on enter, on exit, on press, or on release. Interesting. Okay. Press, non-release, okay. So you could probably make some simple games with that control as well. You definitely can. Oh yeah, so in here I've got refresh player list. I've got on player enter world. Oh, hello. Right. What's that? That's on play enter world. So that's the reason it wasn't firing, that because I wasn't actually executing it. I was missing the open close brackets and the line ending the semicolon. So I don't know how the hell that was even compiling. I guess it wasn't. And so if I just nip back a sec, let's try it again. I should have clicked clear, but I did not. It's interesting. Something just happened down here. Can I? Oh, get off. Just press escape there. So if we go here. Oh, this is an error down here, is it? Let me just move this up so I can see what I'm doing. What does it say? Oh no, that's not an error. It's a print. It's printing my name twice, which is interesting. I wonder why it's printing my name twice. Because that is the concatenation. Whether it's happening twice. Because that's not just adding the name, that's adding the user ID. So do I need to actually, I need to go enhancing this, don't I? I need to actually, oops. Okay, so on play enter, we're going to say, I'm going to basically neck this line of code, and I'm going to say, I can, oh, hang on. So that, I've got some Copilot goodness installed here, so if I type in let's see what it says. Is it suggesting anything? If index. Okay, I mean, I can dig that. Let's do this. So we're gonna say if index is less than 0 is what I'm after. Technically, I think equals -1 would be a little faster, but I'm nitpicking. I'm nitpicking. It's not like I'm doing this in a massive loop with a million elements, so that's fine. Cool. Hi, user 138576. Yeah. Okay, so if I just clear this again, let's see what happens now. If I just run that, just pull the standing desk down a second. My feet getting a bit sunny. My feet standing a bit clean, so here we go. Just mute the microphone while I do this. Okay, there we go. We're now in a seated position. I'm just going to move this screen down a little. Sorry about this. We'll coordinate momentarily, and we're back. Oh, grand. Wishy, let's bring that round. Oh, come on now. Let me think. Let me think, guys. I'm just trying to... But there we go. I think I'm done. Cool beans. What time is it? 7:09. I might run till 6 with this trio. I do fancy... Hi, Moon Pixie. I do fancy watching a movie tonight. I may head over to the Banter and see if I can sort of corral people to come with me. I'm trying to spend less time actually in VR at the moment, like in terms of standing around in social areas. So I've pushed the Lotus back to opening at 10 p.m. now. So I'll be in there from 10 p.m. till 11:30. Hi from California. How you doing, Pixie? You okay? Are you a VR addict as well, or just Oh shit, have I crashed? Hang on. No, I'm back. I'm largely thinking people are either VR addicts or they're soon to be. I know it's a terribly bleak way of looking at it, but you love VR, yes. Okay, kids. Then you get it. You get it. Doesn't matter whether you're on Horizon's VR chat banter or cluster or spatial or whatever. It's we're all the same. We're all the same. Cool. Thank you for the like as well. Right, so I'm not sure why the text is not coming up in here. I'm just gonna quickly see that's not the camera now. I can see it's definitely not in there. So I'm just gonna quickly check this. So I know there's a white border around it, okay? So if I have a look at this, that starts and ends there. The initialize UI call is there. We've got a view. And in that view, I think this is the close for the view. Is that close for the view? It's one of the biggest problems I have with these sort of indent style frameworks. You either read it or you don't. It's okay, with a good editor you can track it, but is it the best way to do it? I don't know. You have the Valve Index headset and you play VR chat. Oh, good job. I was looking at the new HTC Focus something or other. It looks really amazing. How are you feeling about the potential leaks about the next Valve Index or the new controllers that are coming out? I forget what they're called, but interesting. They got more buttons, haven't they? Can't remember what they called them though. Oh, I'm gonna sip of icy cold Pepsi Max. Good. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Always fun to see new updates on VR. Yeah, it sure is. I do think like we were all early adopters, like back when the DK1 came out. We were early adopters back in the 90s when we were playing VR flight sims in shops on those big commercial rigs that cost 30 grand, like, and I think, you know, if you're on VR chat 7 years ago as well, early adopter, but even right now, we're still early adopters. We are the emergent crowd that has been here for a while, and a lot more people are about to get into this. And I think, really, and I don't want to sort of soapbox too much about it, but it's the clincher is 2018. Yeah, I came into VR, certainly the newest generation on the DK1. I saw the Kickstarter being announced by Lucky, and as soon as I saw, you know, I know people have got feelings on Palmer. I still regard him as an absolute genius. To be that age and literally make a statement like, I want a VR headset in everyone's home for $200. That is a level of thinking and follow-up that most people that's not a common mindset. It's a very clever individual with the right aim, and I think that is kind of why I stuck with the Oculus family, even though it got acquired by Meta. I don't think Meta have damaged it, I really don't. And I think what they've done is they've actually carried on that mission where, you know, Quest headsets still are affordable. We're not all millionaires. There's a lot of, well, I'm not a millionaire, sorry. Well, that came out wrong. Not everyone is like ridiculously well adorned with cash, and some people, most people are struggling in the world, but to give them the gift of this technology for, you know, $300 I think it is now, account for inflation, is that's the good place. That's the right mission. Is this... And all the people I meet in here on a daily basis, they're here playing the social because they can't afford to go out, or they've got families or commitments or whatever. It's keeping them at home. Some of them have disabilities. It's such a wonderful time to see even people with like learning disabilities that just don't feel comfortable leaving the house. It's yeah, to be able to go out and buy a 300 quid or dollar headset or whatever and just open up to a whole new world is a special thing. And I started off on PCBR, and I know that obviously these opinions can get quite radical depending who you speak to, but I feel that we've progressed now to the point where we can just go fully standalone. I can be stood in the middle of my living room without a noisy gaming PC in the corner. And I think in the future it's going to get a whole lot more exciting, because that's going to get farmed out to sort of cloud computing in the same way that Google Stadia and sort of like xCloud and whatever PlayStation's version is. and you know, with steady internet connection, you're going to see some insane level crap going on, right? That will not need you to have a big old box in the corner or be connected via yeah, I've never owned a Vive. I'm interested in the Vive. I think the Valve one was always slightly outside of my price range. I've always been a fan of Valve, but I think keeping up with the Rifts and then on to the Quest. I skipped out on the Quest one when that came out because I bought the Go when it came out, and it was like, I thought that was going to be revolutionary. I was wrong. It was basically Samsung Gear but formalized. It's still magic. I still love the Gear VR for what it was. Because it was the first attempt at going truly standalone, and I think that was needed. And now it's good to see that, like, even that the most recent Vives are now going standalone. They still allow for PC VR, but I think over time, a lot of companies are seeing the benefit in getting people on subscriptions. So I think PC VR will always be here, but I think it's again, this is going against the grain of today's users who have perhaps only found PC VR in the last few years. But PC VR for me is like, it's where we came from, it's not where we're going. Which makes me wonder about services like Resonite, because Resonite, to my knowledge, don't have a plan for going native. And I think, having used Resonite a few times, it's absolutely beautiful. But they have no plans to go native, and that makes me worry about the longevity. Because, like, you look at even DRChat have moved. They've you know, carried on with this sort of like, yeah, okay, if you run a massive machine with a corner connected via an umbilical or via, you know, a Wi-Fi connection, sure, you can get your high cars, you can get your high quality experience. If that's what you're after, which a lot of people do, of course, because the graphics cards in a PC obviously far outstrip those in a standalone headset. Of course they do, but for me, it's coming from spending sort of nearly a decade on an umbilical cord, and now actually being able to just wear a headset without any cables attached. That's the freedom. That's the place to go. Yeah, okay. I hope most people are in that sort of, in that ballpark that they switch between. That's it. I do occasionally. So I bought a game on PC VR the other day. It's the first time. Hi, Thrill Seeker, and hello, Toffee. It's the first time I bought a PC VR game for, God, a few years. Most of the games I bought on PC VR, as my library keeps reminding me, were like 7 years ago. That was like the last games that I bought on PC. But no, it was a C one. I bought it on Steam. I forget what it's called now. I'll look it up because I'm pretty sure I've got it installed. But I promise I never get around to it. Oh, the new Indiana Jones game came out. Incredible. I just don't play normal games anymore. Let me just look at my library a sec. Okay. It's called Subside. It's called Subside, and it looks absolutely amazing. Yeah. Yeah, the VR required. I need to play that at some point, but I just haven't had the time. I keep buying games or getting them in like Quest Plus or whatever, and just never actually playing them. Because I spend all my time either sort of like belling stuff. Yeah, Subside, check it out. It's definitely available on Steam VR. It looks absolutely beautiful. Like, if you like the idea of like swelling in DR, just what they've done with the shaders and the graphics, it look amazing. And to us, I saw videos of it, I saw some Let's Play clips. I didn't even take on what the point of the game was, but as soon as I saw it, I was like, I want that. That looks amazing. Yeah. Right, okay, so I'm jabbering. Let's get on with the show, but keep talking. Oh, thank you, Kez. Thank you for the sub. Cool. So, what I've done here is on the Player Enters world, I've just said, oh, hang on. Yeah, okay. we're gonna find the index of the player enter the room, and if they already exist, then if they don't already exist, we add them in and we refresh the playlist. Likewise, we only actually splice them out of the array if they exist. So if I just save that and then flip back a sec, so if I just come in here, still doesn't answer why the name list is matching up here. It's bindings. I always have trouble with bindings in any kind of program hand motion. So if I just press this button, what happens? Oh, there we go. I can see it there. Look at that in the in the console just there. If I press escape, you can actually see there. Look, it's actually assembled the string just that. It was doing it twice before, and I don't know why that is, but not a concern anymore because it's now actually checking, which is great. So if I flip back, so I keep nervously hitting the Windows key, and I don't need to be. That's the bad thing. So that's fine. So the player name string is being set. Now there is no get on main variables, but what I have done is I have bound. I believe I've bound anyway. This player dot string, and actually that adds some more fluff in this one. So like so. And what I want to see is if that SSS comes up, because if that SSS does not come up, then I've really screwed something up. So let's just press play on this and see what happens. Yeah. Did that even? I'm not sure. Let's just press play. But if it's still compiling script, we're re-executed. Okay, then since it's failing, yeah. So far covered. There we go. Oh! SS object. What? Oh, that's right. Let's open up another thingy. Please don't log me out again in documentation. I'm getting bored of that. So if I say like bind. No, custom. UI? Custom. Right, okay. Custom UI, setup, text and fonts, column view. Ooh, that's kind of sexy. Yeah, okay. Ooh. Building interactive, building dynamic custom UI. Okay, here we go. So, updating UI with binding. Conceptually, we want some container for state to host a value. Yeah, it's accurate. I'm just quickly looking at this. It says like text font is a bound value. That is a constant. Have I declared this as a constant? Have I declared it? I have not declared it as a constant. Interesting. Also, oh no, let's okay. Player string in lowercase is a binding, and we initialize it to blank kicks. Well, I'm going to set that to a constant. Maybe that's why. Like, didn't like me binding. It's weird, writing constants. I think of things that don't change. Why would that be the class member cannot have the constant key. Are you having a drop? Oh, we see. That's been down inside the doodah. Ooh. Oh, they're doing that inside the initialize UI. You son of a gun. Okay. Private. This is a constant. We're gonna get off. Return. So constant's declared there. Okay. And player string does not exist on test spatial. Well, it doesn't because I've just moved it from being a doobie-da. So if I just pull him in there, what now? So let's go back. Hi, Puppy Juice. What happens if I just give this time to an A-run? Does this auto-update? I can never remember. I need to just clear that. Crafty player name string does not exist. It's re-executed. I'm swatching this bit like a hawk. Just really clear on that. Does not exist. Okay, it means that's something I've done lower down. Yes, it is. So you're gonna if I can't update the binding there, what are you even doing? VR. Want to change the color of the ball, right? So we got text. Text color. Do we have that text color? Okay. New binding string black. Okay. Maybe text color set red in the on click. Hang on, let me just think about this. Software, and so this is the Horizon desktop editor. So this is available if you're on the MHCP program, and it is effectively it's Meta Horizon running through the QuestLink application as a desktop application, but if you're on MHCP, you get an extra way that you can run it, shall we say, and that allows you to run it up in this sort of GUI screen, which looks a lot like Unity. It looks a really simplified version of Unity. Now, to actually make this map, this is kind of no better than what you do in the headset. So you actually have to make the objects in Blender to bring them in. Not necessarily you have to use Blender, but Blender is a common one that people are using. You have to bring things in using the FBX format, and you can import them in either via web or via this application for sure. And once you've loaded them into your assets, you can then pull them into here. So you see I've actually got some custom textures in here. I don't like these textures, they're too crap. I'll probably come back and sand them down to be able to make them a little bit less in your face. Anyway, but the challenge at the moment is to try and model the place exactly as it stands now. So I'm taking a little break on the modelling side of it. Because I think that is near as damn it. I've got most of the stuff in there. I do need to put in some bar sets, some bottles and glasses and stuff. I also need to redo the horns for the horn machine because I have a single horn-o-matic in there, which when you press buttons it allows you to adorn these sort of custom horns, which you can see on my head, so I can sort of choose different colours and different styles of horns, and people love that because when they leave and they come back, it puts the same horns on them. It's quite nice feature that we developed in the yeah. So yeah. But right now I'm just conditionally render parts of the UI. Bear with me. Sorry, what if I don't want to conditionally render? I just wanna deriving binding values, right? What have we got here? Has clicked dot derives. No, that's not what I want. I wonder if I can outer blind? Is that a thing that I can get away with? Let's try it. So I want to create a copy of that binding, okay, but it's not going to be a bar. Please go plan this. I'll go plan, right? So if I just kick that, I might go up to here. Don't know if I can call it the same thing. I kind of want to, just to be rebellious. Doesn't collate now. To hell with you. I want to call it what I want to call it. Private plain name string. It's going to be just not string, no key string. Sorry. Is equal to. I don't want to make that equal to nothing. Sorry, I don't know what buttons I'm pressing here. Or code completes working against me, I'm not sure. So plain name string, and then surely if I just put this would be like so. This dot plain name string. I mean, stranger things, right? You ready to go? It's going. Oh, my phone's buzzing. Property set does not exist on TypeString. TypeScript compilation continue with errors. What's that saying? On line 118? amazing. So let you have a lone womanate. We do. Oh, okay. Oh, because it's no longer a binding then deal with. We're literally setting that just to resolve. Wonderful. So if I just save that and run back. Let's go. It's still not enjoying that, like it's saying SSS binding, but there's no errors. So that's okay. That's okay. So what I need to do now is go back to my binding. I think I need to take off the SSS crap on the front of it. Let's think that's screwing up the binding. So if I just save that and run back, let's see what happens. Now I'm hoping to just see nothing. Let's give it a go. Yeah, okay, it's gone. Now if I bring in a character, a person, let's see, that should. If everything's working, I've added an extra line, but you know, let's not presume. Let's test it because I have no idea what I'm doing. Nope, didn't do it. So, did it even leave a comment? I'd rather let's just clear that a sec and then go run again. Let's see if it leaves. Sit me in there. Hi Jenny7189, how you doing? So jump in here. Right, let's just check that. So I can see it's left a comment. So this is the actual string that it compiles that it should be binding into this, but I can tell that the binding is not working. So just looking at some of the more slightly advanced stuff, see if it's something further down. Spinix is easily be derived into other object types and values. You shouldn't need to create duplicate bindings that will always be updated. Do you think I look at my cat? I mentioned that sounded few problems with my cat earlier, and he's hungry. I don't want to deprive him, but I've got some kidney-friendly food for him tonight. He's been a good boy today. So that's strange. So the binding is not passing through reading, so the binding is absolutely screwing up, and I don't know why. So no get methods of bindings, fine. My problem is my attention span. I don't interactive custom UI. I really want. Who's that data store crap a bit? Oh no, that's just what they've called the class. For example, you may have noticed that our three bindings are always changed together. If you think about the UI further, there are really only two states before and after the button click. Wouldn't be nice if we could use only one boolean to indicate the state of the UI. We provide a derived method that allows it to derive a new value from the existing binding. What's that toolsing name? Hey you! It's like because I'm managing this stuff outside of the initialize UI. I really want it to const. It's all within. I may just do a dastardly thing. You ready? I'm gonna. Oh no. No. hang on. Yeah, you're not playing a game here, so open. Oh, let's see, flex. Let's see if Copilot can fix this. I'm quite new to using AI directly inside languages. No. Just remove that. So I'm gonna say this binding value is not clean to be updating beyond kids in a value updated. Here we go, let's see what happens. Hey, playlist guys, how you doing, UK? Right. The problem is the binding object's not being updated. To fix this, you need to update the binding object inside the refresh player list. Come again? Is that right? It hasn't. There. What? That doesn't seem to make any sense. But okay, I'm down. No, you're doing this wrong. You're doing this wrong because you've just literally deleted the binding there. That's kind of not the point. Discard. Discard. So what did we just ruin there? Wait a minute. Starting to flick my buttons a little bit, so I may just call it quits now because custom UI is something I'm very, very new to, and it will click. I have dealt with similar technologies. This reminds me an awful lot of Flutter coupled with Dart, and that came with a lot of challenges. That took me a little while to get, but I did get it in the end. But again, this is going to be a different nab of specials. So okay, so let's move on. What we're going to do next is I've done a basic visible to script. I haven't actually tested if that works yet. So the script is, so I need to get out of the way. I've committed to basically writing everything in TypeScript because it's a painful one that I'm going to just push through. I do enjoy this type of coding, and once I've built up my knowledge through a bit of trial and error here, and that's put me in a very comfortable place then. So the next thing I need to do is look at the systems. So I'm going to help you up with systems. So I'm honest, right? I'm of the mind that even if I don't get all this stuff done, I'm still going to release it at some point and let to help the consequences. Because it's something that can just still work. Right, persistent variables. That's in custom UI. That's not really what it's after. Persistent variables, here we go. Persistent variables, or PVARs, and in storage and retrieval of player-specific data during gameplay, which persists across worlds that players explore. For example, you can use PVARs for storing a player's inventory of objects, current hit points, and more. PVARs support two basic types of variable. Unless player data is stored in a persistent variable, it is not retained across play sessions. Here we go. So, number. Persistent variables of object number types. Single entities, it can contain a value of number type. That's fine. An object. So object's a new one. That's new for the platform. Hey, Orange. It's definitely the numbers. So object type variables have a size limit of 10 kilobytes. If you hit the limit, you must create multiple variables. That's sensible. A world can contain up to 5 variable groups. Okay, and 150 total persistent variables. Great. This is a variable that are not accessible in the script text using a local mode. Yeah, that makes sense because they're running locally. Yeah, I need that. That's fine. Yes, Orange. Yes, it's kind of a known thing. If you check my YouTube channel, it goes does explain it all on there. But yes, we do get asked that about once a day. But, okay. There will look to be shared because ideally a team which would be great. Okay, so if I just scroll down with say open desktop editor, menu bar, select systems, menu select variable groups. That's wonderful. Let's do that now. So if I flick back into the desktop editor, oh, I need to come out here, don't I? Sorry, that's preview mode. So it says to go into systems, which is along the top, and then in here we should have variable groups. Yeah. I should be able to add a variable group to this high veteran trees resin. Just checking that's not a trick. So I can add, can I add a variable group to the world? Is this add? What does this button do? No, I don't want to add a variable group. I want to pull in the existing one, I think. So let's try it again. Variable groups. Owned by me, that's the one I want. So the Phonomatic B2 or the White Lotus? Yeah, I think this is the one. So that's not what I wanted. No, I want to go global, I think was the one I called it. User access level. Great. So we're pulling in. What's it saying? Select one of the variable groups has already been added. You can import a variable group. That's fine. What does this do? Back. Here we go. Add to world. So I'm now adding the global to world. Wonderful. Cool. Come on. Okay. In the create variable group dialog, enter a name to the variable group. I'm not creating. Sorry, I'm not creating. Don't need to create that. Access persistent variables via TypeScript. So we need to, beginning in TypeScript 2, the persistent storage object is available in the Horizon core module. To access this class, we rename the core module this.world.persistent storage. Okay, so let's grab that. That's fun. I can use that. So if we just hop back over here then, guys. So this is what am I looking at? That's visible too. Don't need to do that. Test spatial custom UI. So I could go into an on click, on press command, and I could basically say, and I can't remember the down levels. Let me just think. So this .world.persistent storage, get player variable. Oh. Ooh. Now that's cool. I'm gonna just sort of, I'm not gonna trust Copilot because it doesn't know what I'm doing. This is very, very new. So, what we say? Hello. Okay. Group name. Raw name, the key. Oh, that's interesting. You've got to specify this. This is sort of a tokenized thing. So we've got group name and the name, and the key. Well, what are we doing with the key? Is the key a Vanny? Keys aren't Vannies in my language. What the hell? Fit. Oh no. Crazy. Oh, I see. Right, I understand. Don't remember me asking why. It's because I want to be honest. I'm not going to add a magical reason. I just did it one day and it became a thing. Okay, so the key, guys, is comprised of a string that is the group name colon space. So let's try doing this. Let's say create a new message just so I'm kind of being a bit explicit. So get player Neville, okay? The player is going to be player of type player. Yeah, okay. Copilot's got that bit right. I'm sure this. I need to re-indent this. Can I pre-print this a sec? If I just sorry. Okay, there's not. I'll just come back and re-indent that at some point. I gotta be honest. I used VS Coder a long time ago. I kind of stopped for a while because I haven't really done much coding for a long time. I did it for a long time, but I haven't done it for a long time also. So, it's interesting. So that's what Copilot's suggesting. What would we say that we need? Okay, so we say that we need this, right? So that's the key here. So if I just use that as a bit of a guide, and then we tweak that up. Oh, what's it done now? I didn't want all that. So Copilot is going absolutely back wild right now, trying to be too helpful, and I don't know what it wants me to do. I just want to stop suggesting things. No, I didn't want that. Damn it! I know what I'm doing, kind of. Okay, so the answer is we need to do under shift variable groups is global, okay? So the name of the variable group is global. And so we can put it back there. It's going to be case sensitive. Okay, and then we do a colon and space. Hi, Trinity. If we go into global, we've got user access levels. Let's go case sensitive, of course. Oops. And that should provide me with my user access level. And I'm going to get rid of this little hint thing here, okay? Because what that should be an argument for key was not provided. Okay, so well, let's just be explicit about it then. What are we saying? Do we pass it through as options? Does it want options? Like so? Oh, does it want the player? I suppose it wants the player actually. That's mental. How did that work? Oh right, yeah, it does want the player. Okay. Right, now that makes sense. That those are two argument job. I was doing that wrong. So now we've got that. It's suggesting we don't need a get, so let's not put the get in. But what I can say is like return that. But what it's returning is actually an integer and a number. Sorry, so return a number. It's not an integer. Even though I use it an integer, it is actually a number that it's returning. So if I say get player Neville, player enters world. Somewhere in here, I'm going to say console results. Yeah, just sort of do something a little bit hacky here, guys. Okay, so I really want to say get player level for the player. It's in the wrong place, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Results. Darn you. So just do that. Come back and sort it in there. So And we're gonna replace this with get player level. But that's going to return integer. Now we can't very much add an integer to a string. We'll get a problem, so we do need to cast that somehow. So let me just add this in a sec. So result is that's a line. It's probably a better way of doing this as well. I think calling persistent storage for every pair in a loop is probably not the best. Let's get rid of this. Gosh, whose parentheses is that? Is that the opener? Yes, it is. And block. And if I just send that back to here. So, yes, I did mean that. Add this to there we go. So that's actually a number that I don't think is going to work. So I'm going to say like, actually, I'm going to ask Typescript, can I put the Typescript chat? So, chat. No. Copilot chat. Hey, Nuana, you alright? I'm working on a new machine. It's not quite set up with all my usual tricks. So again, oh, crashed or something. I'm not getting any sort of Copilot goodness yet. Let's click this button and see what happens. Review is in Copilot, so we're having a little look at we share. And what does it say? Strings are lit which can be insistent, considering a rate in giant method. It's not quite what I was going for. I was more going for the fact that it was a string, to be honest. Can I... GitHub Copilot. I'm going to open up my local Copilot a sec, because I'm sure I had different options to the moment, Sylvia. Which means I'm probably running a different version. So, I see chat. Focus on GitHub Copilot. Chat, focus on GitHub. Okay, so... Chat, focus on GitHub Copilot for Yorkie. That is the same plugin. So, how to cast... number to string. I think it's not to string, but I'm just... My brains are you with me. Oh, they're right, 5 minutes left of the stream today, guys. So, hi, Death Party Anthem, Anthem, how you doing? Oh, okay. Oh, num.toString. It is num.toString, or you can cast it using that method. That's valid. I could come back and do that. That is actually a bit tidier. In fact, you know what? I actually prefer it. Let's do it. Oh, no. Ready? Check. So... Oh dear, has the stream gotten fuzzy? This thing's gone a little bit fuzzy. We're not losing connection. That'd be annoying. So, don't know if this is going to work well, guys. Inside interpolated strength, but we're gonna try it. Okay? We're gonna try it. Let's see what happens. It's nice to have it on one line. It's relatively uncomplicated. So I need to just cap that off there. And if I save that, and I trim this, what happens? With already random is nice, some colour. Are you having a funny time? Set there's no resist on number. It's supposed to do that, isn't it? just this one. So if I remove that. Let's go back. Have a quick swig of Pepsi Max. I do love Pepsi Max when it's like super cold. The best. What's interesting? I actually got rid of that code. Do I just make it clear? Okay. So what do we do? Okay, it's like, so I know run that. Does that actually do the job? No, of course it doesn't. I forgot what I'm do actually. Oh hell, attention span. Let me down again. Oh yeah, I need to log this because whatever's going on here, it's not actually output into the custom UI, so that's fine. That console bot-log result. Yeah, binding it. I always struggle initially with any kind of binding because bindings are always like framework specific, and the concepts behind binding make sense, but the nuances behind them, depending on the framework, they can be commonalities, but generally they are different. Just jump in here a sec. So if I hit clear on here, so I was trying to refresh a playlist and get a console log. So if I run this a sec, three-eyed tiger. Oh, we have a 0. I mean, in a way that's okay because it's returning something. It's returning something. Now it's not right, of course. It's supposed to be returning probably something like a 100 or 110 or something. But I'm going to surrender brackets just so I can make sure that's the case. Let me just 20, because we've interpolated this string there. Doing that should be a cinch. So if I say yeah, run, and then we just take that back. I probably need to. Oh, does it say can't get value for global user access level, which deleted or never existed? Go to systems tab. Shit. I mean, is it the space it doesn't like? I mean, give me 2 here. Do I need T spaces or just hop back? There's probably some. I'd like to think the documentation is bob on, but we shall see. So. He will tell us that. Was that a binding at the top there? Oh wait, that's not supposed to be a binding. Yeah, that's not supposed to be a binding, it's supposed to be a plain old string. Let's figure that out. Is that me setting something back? I see your back. I'm a little bit confused. I can't see the chains that are just put in here. Unless those are the different scratch. I swear. Oh. I swear I was just typing a bunch of stuff. I don't actually know words. What? Like, that's nuts. Did I save it, isn't it, as is? I'm sure it was just in here. Why am I not seeing what I was seeing a second ago? Let's just close that, because these have nothing to do with this. Okay. No. Oh, I don't know what happened. I'm an external editor. Lusty. So it's my bad. Hi, Sassy, how you doing? Okay. So, can't retrieve global user access level. We know that global is definitely a variable group, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get playing level. My cat play level's gonna be this one. And we're gonna try guys. Try doing this. So if we flick back, let's go restart, I guess. Play. Here's what. If I jump in here, what happens? So can't get that. That's fine. The key and it's telling me the here is the group name, which is right. It's global. So if I go into variable groups, yeah, I've got global in there. A user access level. What was the student? Well, I'm just gonna hang a piece so that he's just in case I'm being an idiot. An idiot. Valve playing global. I don't know. It's definitely showing me. Wait, it's for me as well, so I definitely should have a variable. No, I'm just going to remove all down and see if I put a var in front of that. It's definitely not. I know the brackets go on there. Okay. If I just flip back here, what happens if I play in here? Be clear as well. Can't get mad at you, are you nuts? Alright guys, are you in the stream there? I need food, my brain is flagging, but thank you everyone for tuning in. I may do another one of these later, so... Lotus opens at 10 these days. Who knows what I'll be doing before then. Might call a movie night. No, we'll see. Okay. But thank you everyone. It's been... tough. It's been tough. We'll get the places. We'll be flying. These tough bits are necessary to get faster at them. Absolutely necessary. If you don't spend a bit of time walking around circles, you never learn the thing. Stuff. Okay, thank you.